country as a support technician for the Grim Reapers. It was a serious responsibility. Well, it wasn't Key West, Florida. Carol was with him, and he used to go to work in shorts and a t-shirt or something, flip-flops and a t-shirt. But he actually has told stories about that. He had a good time. They kept the F-16 fleet, 15s and 16s?
Back in the day, it was F4s with the F-14s when they just...
Oh, that was way back then. I'm sorry. It's like in the 1800s or something.
It was the prop planes.
So let's see, Tom's career in Lifeline we're going to talk about. So Tom started in 1977 with Control Data. I think it was locally here as a test engineer. And in '81, he initiated and developed and supervised the PC support department, which was a novelty in 1981. In '87, Tom was promoted to manager, IT customer service, which included PC support, the service desk, and IT procurement. All those functions rolled under Tom, his first management position. So in 1998, GD took over Computing Devices International. There's a little litany. I think it went from Control Data to Ceridian, and then to, it became part of what was Aerospace.
Control Data,
Aerospace, and it went to Ceridian Computing Devices International. So as part of that, GD outsourced IT to CSC, and Tom was assigned as a co-account service manager for CSC. 2008, Tom was promoted to CSC Account Service Manager for AIS, and in 2015 he returned to GD Mission Systems with CSC the insourcing. He became the Incident Manager for General Dynamics Mission Systems, which is a big job, working for Glenn Lingle. Now I do wonder why Glenn hired him, and how Glenn was Tom qualified to be an incident manager? Oh, I see how Tom was qualified to be an incident manager. He had experience with that. Tom actually, the story that goes with
this...
That's
a boat accident.
No, that's a garage accident in the garage in a boat running into the rail. Okay, so some additional things Tom did is Tom claims that he developed the first computer and also invented the internet in his spare time. So along in life, you know, Tom meets a girl. Now, doesn't that look like Mick Jagger? Is it just me, or was he trying to do the Mick Jagger look thing at the time? And he met the beautiful Carol. And then Carol began to assert her control. See her leaning in? That's what they say, ladies, lean in. So Carol is leaning in now. And there's Tom with a full head of hair.
That was the Navy days.
Oh, okay. So then you know, Carol asserts a little bit more control. She takes charge. See, that's Tom in the back seat. And Carol's in charge. And then when the birds are chirping and the sun is shining, and you have your lovely one with you, then all of a sudden you have a family, a full family with grandchildren. And this is Tom. Remind me, why am I working so hard again? Well, it's for all of you guys. So this is Carol and Tom with Jack and Stella at a Viking game, okay, with the two grandkids who are right here, as a matter of fact. Let's see, Jack, can you stand up for everybody? Will you be willing? Stella. How about Stella, can you stand? There we go. Okay, this is the Carstenbrock out of the Minnesota frontier. I don't know if you're aware of that. I think sometimes they're still settling the Minnesota frontier. That is Tom on the left. It's hard to believe, but that's Tom on the left, Carol, and then Matt's got a big gun, big old gun, and there's Angie on the right.
With a little attitude.
With a little bit of attitude, Angie, you know? Okay, here's the Carstenbrocks enjoying another Twins victory over the Red Sox. Applause. Okay, and the best part of Tom is obvious.
Yeah.
I think everybody knows that.
My bride.
Stood with him through everything. And I think this is fake news. Does it look like there's something up there? Because he's always telling me these stories, and I don't really believe them.
Ron, there's that wall.
Now look at that. His hand's not really holding that fish. That was photoshopped in there, I think, you know? Looks like he's holding something really light to me. And then this is the Easy Rider book. This is as Tom, as the family knows, in his element, happy as a clam on his, is that a Road King?
Yes, it is.
It's a Road King, okay. So with that, let's see, now what's in the next chapter of their life? So to find that out, we put together a little video brief. And here we go, someone took over.
I remember all this.
Where's the audio?
Hi, this is Tim Sheehan at the ranch, and people around here have been clucking and cackling about Tom Carstenbrock's retirement. So we're going to go up and talk to some folks about that.
Come and stay so.
Okay, girls and boys, gather around, as with all important decisions, I need to consult with you on something very important as usual. We need your advice, and a friend of mine really needs your advice. So with that, we'll sit down and we'll talk to these folks about what they think about Tom Carstenbrock's retirement suggestions. Here we are at Mama Pam's coop, and we're going to get some opinions on Tom Carstenbrock's retirement. So, Carol, let's see you read in front of me here, Carol. What do you have to say about Tom's retirement? Oh, you say Tom should eat less chicken and more beef. That's probably good advice to keep his girlish figure. Matt, you're over here. Matt, you're pretty quiet today. What do you think, Matt? You think Tom should crow a little less? Yeah, I would say that would probably be good. A little humility in Tom would be, yeah, that would be a good thing for Tom to crow a little less. And then, Angie, where are you, Angie? You're kind of running around over there. Angie, what do you think Tom should do? Eat more eggs, you say? Eat more eggs. Okay. It's a good thing I understand these creatures, you know? So that's first opinion from some of the folks up in our parts up here in Spokane. Hey, Breezy, what do you think Tom Carstenbrock should do in his retirement? Do you have any suggestions for Tom? Here, you can whisper to me. Okay. Breezy says that Tom should visit the Dalai Lama and become a little more spiritual in his retirement. How about you, April? What do you think? What do you think Tom should do in his retirement? You think he should? He should work on his girlish figure? I guess that would be a pretty good recommendation coming from you, April. You know? All right, that's the opinions from the llamas. All right, one more opinion. Hey, Lucky, come here. Come here, Luck. Come here, Lucky. Come, hurry up. Come. Come here. Hey. Tell me what you think Tom Carstenbrock should do in his retirement. What do you think he should do? Oh, wow. What do you think he should do? Oh, he should lie around more. Wait a minute. Roll over. Hey, Dad. That's your opinion then. All right, good boy. We missed one very valuable opinion that I'd like to make. Parker, what intelligent thing could you say about Tom's retirement? No? There. Parker? Parker, are you alive? Parker? I'm sorry, but Parker has nothing intelligent to say. Hey, one more visit to get some good advice for Tom Carstenbrock in his retirement. So let's go over and see what Ivy and Winifred have to say. Hey, Carl. How you doing? Hey, can you give us some help? What would you guys recommend that Tom Carstenbrock do with his retirement? Oh, what would say, lay around a little bit more and don't be an old goat. No animals were hurt in any way in filming this production.
Wow. I know that was a little oppressive. I apologize. Sometimes guys like with the microphone, get carried away. So, all right. So we've got now 3 retirement tests Wow, did you hear that? that Carl required that Tom perform to make sure he's ready for this. Mike, are you around? Where's Mike?
Yeah.
Stucky. Come on up here. Let's get this going. Tom, first we want you to try putting. And then you guys have to vote at the tables with flags, red or green. Did he perform the test well? So Tom, let's see how you do. Good luck with this. I know you'll make it. Don't worry. So
What about that?
Don't worry. You can't put that in there. Hey, they don't have all day, Tom.
They don't have all day.
Voters on that one? We'll give them one more chance. Oh, you got the green from Jack. I'll be doing that one, Jack. Green, Jack? Really?
Yes.
Okay, next test. Okay, Tom, a lot of fishing stories from you, a lot of confidence in your fishing ability. So we want to, Mike, show him where he should stand now for this one. You got it. And get the hole. See if you're ready.
So don't really throw when that
You
means
could come back a little bit. Listen to Mike. Mike's running this part of the program here. Seriously, put it through that hole. We'll give you 2 chances. Not bad, actually, not bad.
That wasn't bad.
One more chance, and then we vote. Okay, voters at the tables. I got I'm sorry, Tom. If Carl's watching this now, come on, I want you to win.
Because I can't do that.
Okay, so the last test. We're moving on here. The last test is Tom's a big Harley rider, right? So you need Don't worry, you have the next incident response manager ready. So you gotta weave through these cones here, Tom, I believe is the test.
I'll do it. I think
Around
I'll do
this
it.
one here, you gotta go through the cones. Remember, your retirement depends on this.
Are you serious?
Go whichever way you want, you're gonna fail anyway. Okay, you didn't get a green on that one. A little silly. test. Carl, is he ready for retirement? Would be the question.
Yeah, I can do it.
We cannot let you go. Okay, so that concludes the retirement test. We did that. Actually, Tom has asked to say a few words, and I will give him the microphone.
Well, thank you. First, thank you all for coming today. It's really a big thing. And people that helped with the cake, ladies, thank you so much. Thank my family for attending today. It's a special deal for me. Tim, you're amazing. You know, it's so witty, I can't even explain it. It's just crazy. Thank you all again. The leadership team, thanks for coming out and sharing this time with us. It's very special. I work for Glenn and Carl. A lot of opportunities, recent and from the past. It's been awesome, and I tried to take advantage of most of those, and I appreciate it. Since '77, working in test engineering and moving into IT and then into management too, I have a lot of people helped me along the way and encouraged me. Most of them are gone now, but it was a great experience. I had fabulous times, met great people. Some are still here, some have retired, some will be retiring soon. Cindy. And a special thanks to Cindy, only because through these 40 years, we go back a long time, and she's always been there to assist and help, always to success, so I thank you especially too. No emotion. But overall, great opportunities, great people to work with, had a great career. My family is wonderful. I couldn't ask for any more. I wish you all the success I had and a great retirement to come and a good career. It was great for me to be here for the 40 years, and I appreciate everybody. Thank you.
Carl and Glenn, got Glenn out there somewhere? And Carl? Who wants it first?
So, Carson said he was retiring, I couldn't believe it. Because he's already talked about retirement. Why would he ever leave us? I mean, but then I finally met us for your family today, and I understand why.
Yep.
Family's first, and we always talk about that in IT, how family's very much important. So I'm very happy.
Thank you.
So as I thought about how did I actually meet you, Karsti, for the first time, it was through Tom Nemmers. And I had a high regard, a high respect for Tom. And Tom kept telling me, Carl, you've got to meet this Karsti guy. He is the best. You know, he's going to be fantastic. And it was a great honeymoon, right,
Yep.
Karsti?
It was fabulous.
Oh.
It was fabulous.
There are times when Karsti came to Pittsfield once, and that
Yes.
was, you know. And there was a couple other times, yeah. What they say, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
It did.
Yeah.
It did.
And so over the years, Karsti actually became a confidant and comrade, a very good friend. Whenever I had questions or concerns, I would ask Karsti, and he would help me through that. He used to call me every morning there for a while.
Yep.
But then I think the Red Sox beat the Twins really bad one time, and they never called me again.
We all know better.
And he got back at me because he invited me out. We went to a Red Sox Twins game. I'm dressed in my David Ortiz shirt and everything else. And we're up in the stadium, and he leaves me. And I have to take the train back with all these Twins fans. Oh, it was a little harrowing there. But through the years, though, we've actually become very good friends. And I will tell you one thing, Karsti is a fantastic person. So, as I keep telling him, I said, I don't know how we're going to do without him. He actually, any issues or concerns, Karsti always took care of them. Whenever I had a problem, I said, Karsti, he goes, don't worry, Carl, I've got it. He did it, he did. He actually was a great individual who shared a lot of his experience with his team members. He got a lot of things done through the help of his team members, as well as he was very confident in how he approached things in our leadership of our company. actually was very appreciative. So much so I was talking to my manager, who's our chief operating officer today, Jim Stockdale, and he said he wishes he could be here, and he wanted me to give you the best. But we're going to miss you, and I'm really hoping you're staying that extra 6 months.
That would be fun.
But Kirsty is one in a million. I'm really going to miss you.
Thank you so much.
So thank you very much.
All right, so I won't say too much here. Kirsty and I have worked together for a number of years. It wasn't necessarily the smoothest start, as I recall, but
That seems
it's
to be
been.
common, isn't
But yeah, you've been my right-hand man for a while now.
Appreciate it.
It's going to be interesting to see who we can find to take
There's
that
gotta
spot.
be-
But
there's gotta be that person.
I'm excited for you to step into the future. We have a couple of things that the group got for you to take with you.
Excellent, thank you.
So you can open that up and try it on.
Oh, you have the hand.
What is it?
This is, I don't know.
So it's to help prepare you for retirement. You've got a few things that are attached to this
It's
hat,
a bottle opener, need
so you
that
can
for
take it
sure.
with you on a variety of I'm not sure if it'll stay on
Official
the bike.
retirement survivor hat. We have, fishing and golfing, do not disturb, awesome. And is it time for a nap? Yeah? Thank you very much. Yeah. Awesome.
And then I believe you'll have a little more time for reading. So I got you this this
Only
Dr.
old
Seuss
one.
book.
Awesome. A book
Hopefully
for
that's-
obsolete children.
Hopefully that's right about up your alley.
That's very good. Oh my.
And then we've got a little
Oh.
plaque here. Perhaps there's a spot in a garage or
There
something
is.
for that.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Cool.
And then we debated long and hard on something that, like Kirsty put a plaque on a wall or something on a shelf, and finally we thought something for you to remember your time in IT by.
Oh.
Little clock there. Hopefully that will last
Very
for a
nice.
while.
That's part. Yeah, shake that clock.
You can put that on the wall.
Thank you guys really have been absolute best to work with and work for, and my IT crew and teams, none better. So, thank you.
Enjoy more cake.
There you go.
Thank you for coming again. Thank you.
Oh, wait. Hold the phone. There's one more person that wants to do a presentation here. I'll give you the microphone.
I'm only going to tell you one little thing about Tom.
Uh-oh.
And this was years and years ago, but we were both avid walleye fishermen. And I never had a real walleye boat, and Tom was looking for a little bigger one. So the same weekend that he bought his boat, I bought mine.
You did.
And a buddy of mine, we went down on the river between the Minnesota River and the St. Croix River.
Yep.
And we were fishing, and all of a sudden somebody's waving. I said, "That looks like Joe, your buddy."
My buddy Joe Erickson, miss him
And
dearly.
then Tom stands up at the boat and he says, "Numbers, numbers." I says, "Let's drive over." So we drove over, and here Tom and Joe are fighting over who forgot to bring the can of gas along. They had run out of gas, so I had to waste my fishing for that whole day and tow them 2 miles back to the shore.
That's a great memory.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that with us.
Anyway, you got to have some hobbies when you retire, and it's easier for me to have hobbies because my family's thousands of miles away, so I got lots of time.
Yeah.
But you got to do a couple of them. And I know that fishing is a big hobby of yours, and I got a new kind of fishing I'm going to tell you in a minute. But then there's also, do you play golf? Probably going to get to, yeah, you're going to get to play more now. So I would like to give you this really nice putter. It's been used a couple of times because I found out in the long run that as you get older, you can't use the steel shafts anymore, so you got to get the carbide. So I got those flex shafts and all that. So I hope you enjoy this. It's been a good putter. So.
Should I wrap it?
Maybe you can make it with that one.
He's gonna hit you with that jump. Nice.
That's a beauty.
It is beautiful.
And then there's one other thing, you know, besides putting that you gotta do to improve your golf game, is you gotta learn how to putt. And you gotta learn how to get there first. And I found some golf balls that I guarantee you, because I didn't start golfing until I was 71. And in the first year, I found these. It eliminates hooks, slices, and you get more distance.
I hate that.
Those are great. And then, one of my hobbies is I like to build a lot of stuff, and I was trying to build something I can make some money with. And it hasn't turned out that good. But the fishing hobby that I started was fly fishing, which is a little different.
Yes.
So I was going around all these little used stores and stuff, and I found out that there's one heck of a lot of old tennis rackets that are like a couple of bucks, you know. So I took these tennis rackets and I took all the strings out of them. And then
Awesome.
I got
Little fishing net.
I got some replacement nets for for fly fishing.
Check you out.
And it's real light because it works good in a canoe.
It's fabulous.
Available 1995.
That's tight. How cool is our canoe?
I saw your walleye pictures up there, but you notice I'm not holding this one way out this far.
Right.
This is
Oh, yes.
we catch 10 or 20 of those a day in Canada. And then
We gotta go to Canada.
I saw this, and this is good. It's a collector's stamp for the muskie. But also it says, "Oh Lord, give me the grace to catch a fish so big that even I, when taking it afterwards, may have to not tell a lie."
Thank you.
I thought we were done.
Okay, Tom. Oh my
No, I just want to say that Tom and I worked together for a lot of years. We had offices next to each other, and of course, whenever there was a problem, you know, he'd come over to my office, or I'd come over to his office. And of course, I was in applications, he was in infrastructure, so it's never an application problem. It's always infrastructure. So I'd go over, Tom, you got a problem. And then we'd go back and forth for a little bit, come to consensus on what had to be done. And then he'd go off and work the problem if it was an infrastructure problem, or if it was an application problem, I'd go off and work it. But we always worked it together. I always got support from Tom from that side of the business, and I really appreciate that, Tom.
Rich, you are
That
always
was
the
great.
best.
Yeah, now Tom, you can join the Romeo Club. We are all Romeos. We're retired old men eating out. Okay? That's what you're gonna have
I love
to
it.
spend some time doing.
That's fun.
It's been great working with you, Tom.
Thank you. Thanks, everybody.
All right, thanks, everybody.